Welcome back to my walkthrough for Resident Evil Revelations 2, my friends. We are going to conclude Barry's campaign in this part. This is a survival difficulty walkthrough and we are going to obtain S rank. There's a second enemy that gets up here, but you can run inside the room before he has time to do anything, so I recommend that you do that. And now we're going to collect insect larvae number 4. However, in order to obtain this insect larvae, you need to defeat Pedro with Claire, because that will give Barry access to the drill earlier on in his campaign. If you didn't defeat Pedro with Claire, then you won't be able to do this. And not only will you miss out on the insect larvae, but you'll also miss on the magnum bullets that are in this room. And as you know, the magnum is a really powerful weapon.
Come with me.
Coming.
Also, you will have to battle Pedro with Barry, even though the fight with Pedro using Barry is a lot easier,
Come with me.
because he has a bunch of weak points. And that makes your life a lot easier, plus Barry has more ammunition than Claire anyway. So now in this area we're going to sneak kill our enemies. We have to be careful here and wait for them to have their backs turned to us. So as soon as you see that the enemy is giving a turn, and that's actually a very odd position for the enemy to be in. Oh, look at that, he's walking against a wall, of course. Or against a shelf. Sometimes that happens, the enemies just run against walls and just stay there. The same thing happened in Claire's campaign, which is actually really funny. It makes my life easier, so I'm not complaining, that's for sure. There are a few more magnum bullets to pick up in this room. I'll get them after I dispose of this guy. He's walking very slowly, but it's worth the wait if you can avoid wasting bullets here. It's great. And now let me try and get him. You do need to be careful with this one, because sometimes he can spot you through the window. Oh, and more and Natalia already has the maximum amount of items. I don't need this cloth, so I'm going to discard it and pick up the leftover magnum ammunition, because that's going to come in handy. And that's why I told you that it was okay to use the magnum to kill a few of the invisible enemies. Now we're going to wait for that guy to turn back around, because if I had went after him right now, even if Barry would have been able to stab him, it might have not been a killing blow, and I want to make sure that this guy dies. And now we're going to use our sniper rifle to hit that guy over there. Shoot it once, sometimes one shot will do him in. On survival difficulty, most likely it will take you 2, and a second shot and that kills him.
Follow me.
And now there's a chest for Natalia to open here. So what we're going to do is use a smoke bomb to blind the enemy standing there, giving Natalia enough time to go around, open the chest and move on to the next area. And I really didn't want to jump up here, that just made me waste time for nothing, but we still have enough time. Unfortunately, it's a double locked chest, so that's going to take a little bit longer. But we want what's inside this chest, because it's a backpack for Natalia. That means that she'll be able to carry a few more items, and that's really going to come in handy. There we go. As soon as you open and pick up the item, you can move out to the exit, right here. Barry just kind of teleports himself near Natalia. And there's a crate there, so might as well get that. Pick up the assault rifle ammo And now there's a hidden item here, and also another insect larvae number 5. There we go. Now there's those red blobs in the ground. One of them or two of them are invisible though, I think. So just shoot that one that's visible, and the other one is by the... Oh damn, I missed. It's a good thing that I'll probably get an S rank in time and a number of retries, which are none, because I don't think my accuracy is going to be S rank worthy. But as long as I get an A rank, it's fine. Now let's shoot that enemy on top of the ladder. That won't trigger the other two enemies, so we're fine. But you need to kill that guy so that you can safely pass by him. And now I'm going to pick up a brick and I'm going to get the insect larvae. Oh great, I can't pick up the brick because the command doesn't appear. I can make Natalia slide down, but I can't pick up the brick. That's really annoying. Well, I have to find another brick, there we go, and repeat the process. Sometimes throwing the brick just once doesn't kill the larvae. And I wonder if I climb up, if I can kill it like this. No, because it's on the side wall. Okay, well, let's try once again then. Strike number 2, and there we go. Made me waste a little bit of time there, but it's okay. We have time to spare.
Follow me.
Right.
I think that if you finish Barry's campaign in under 40 minutes, you still get an S rank. So as soon as you kill this guy, there's going to be that one who gets up. And I'm actually going to dodge this guy and I'll run towards the exit. And yes, I forgot to pick up a hidden item with Natalia back there. It's just a gemstone, so it really doesn't matter, but there is a hidden item on the big pillars next to the first enemy that I disposed. So unfortunately I missed that one, but like I said, it was more important for me to get out of there as quickly as possible. And now unfortunately here we have to deal with a few more invisible enemies. God, I hate these things, I really do, messing up my accuracy. And remember that if you stay too close to them, they will knock you down, and they have an instant death attack if they grab Barry. Okay, there it is. Let's see if I can shoot it.
It's getting closer.
Oh, come on. It couldn't have moved that fast. Apparently it did. And it just made me miss a shot. I hate you bugs. Oh well. Most importantly, I hate wasting magnum bullets like that. A few more blobs on the ground here, but if you shoot one of them, that will trigger the explosion of the other two. And now let's get the other bug. He's really right around the corner, not in the best position, but...
Stay there.
Gotcha.
No higher. Shoot quickly.
I'm using... and I did miss a shot there. Another shot missed, oh boy. This isn't good.
High shoot quickly.
He's right in front of me, so I should have been able to hit that one. That was actually really weird, but oh well. And now there's still another one here, but we'll take care of him once we come back. First, let's get the treasure with Natalia. And you know, there's actually a crate for Moira to open here as well. Just as soon as you enter this area. I actually missed it with during my walkthrough with Claire. Okay, second try. Let's see if I can get it around this time. Oh, come on, I was right next to it. It was still yellow. And my controller was still shaking, but oh well. I really hate this minigame. And we find a few more custom parts. Lots of custom parts to pick up during this campaign for Barry.
It's getting closer.
And there's also a few handgun bullets on the desk. And a hidden ruby here. But I really don't need the handgun bullets right now. So let's get out of here. See, the enemy, I imagine it's because he's on the floor below us that is already making us dazed, but that's really stupid because he's nowhere close. But oh well. Let's see if I can get him.
It's getting closer.
Oh, he's right over there.
Shoot quickly.
There we go. Oh, look at that, we get a trophy. Nice. And now let's quickly get out of here.
Follow me.
Right.
We're getting closer to the end of the chapter. I actually walked in here with Barry, but I need Moira, who's running in the opposite direction. Because there is a hidden item here. Let me guess, yes, another gemstone, because that's really what I need right now. And now let's head down. Remember, there's a tower emblem underneath those steps, but I already got it in Claire's campaign, so I'm not going to get it again. I wonder what that means. You are false? That's really strange. Don't tell me that someone is impersonating Natalia or something. Or that... I don't even quite know what that would mean. That Natalia is false. I mean, I imagine that whoever's watching us is calling Natalia false. Not Barry.
Good. Let's pick up the pace.
Really, really intriguing. Then again, she does have the red bracelet. She should have turned into something. There's a lot more to Natalia than meets the eye, that's for sure. But really, I hope she doesn't turn into a monster. I think she should instead become Barry's new daughter or something. Okay, first lock. Now the second lock. I always have problems with, of course, I always mess up the second lock on my first try. It's always the same. Let's see if I can get it here now. There we go. A few more custom parts. And now we can move on to the next area. Actually, you don't really need to do this with Barry unless you haven't battled Pedro with Claire. But there are a few more items to pick up in this apartment complex, so might as well get them. But like I said, if you battled Pedro, you could actually drill to the if you battled Pedro with, but like I said, if you battled Pedro with Claire, then you can use the drill to get out of this apartment complex right now and move to the exit. However, there's a tower emblem that you need to collect, so we need to do this regardless. But if you already obtained all of the tower emblems in a previous walkthrough and you have the drill, then you can sidestep this entire sequence because there's no point. Like I said, the only reason that you need to come here is to not only collect a few items, but also to collect tower emblem number 8. Okay, so we need to use Natalia here and quickly unlock the door for Barry, because that stupid enemy will attack you. And now we're going to try and shoot it. We're going to let Barry do his thing. There we go. Red herb here. Not that you really need it. And smoke powder, and there is tower emblem number 8. There's only one more for us to pick up, which is actually inside the tower. So we're going to get that one next. The last insect larvae for Natalia to collect is also inside the tower.
Come with me.
Coming.
So we'll take care of that, and now there's the other bug. Again, you actually don't need to come upstairs with Barry and Natalia. I'm doing it because I should probably get out of here. I used my handgun here to get a few more shots to increase my accuracy rating a little bit. Because if for some misfortune I get a B rank in accuracy, I know I'm not going to get an overall of an S rank. So I don't want that. But there we go.
Follow me.
Right.
That should help. And now we can move to the upstairs floor. And there's just a little bit more ammunition for us to pick up here. But like I said, there's no point in coming to the upstairs floor with
Wait.
Barry,
Well, that's one hell of a parking.
unless you want to fight Pedro. Oh, and also to watch Barry push down an helicopter to the ground. I know the helicopter was shaking a little bit, but come on, that's incredible. That's a great strength feat by Barry. I mean, I know Chris punches boulders, but Barry just pushed down an helicopter. So he's really not that far behind in terms of freakish strength. Not that I'm surprised, because he is Barry Burton after all, but nonetheless, really impressive there. And now, if you didn't defeat Pedro, then this is the room where you actually fight him. Kind of a tight room, but you won't have to deal with any other enemies like you do in Claire's campaign. So, like I said, the fight is a lot easier with Barry. But now that we've collected all the ammunition that we had to collect, a few more handgun bullets, we can actually get out of here. And move to the last area. So we're just going to drill through the exit. Unfortunately, for those of you thinking, well, now that I have the drill, maybe I can backtrack and obtain that other insect larvae, you can't. As soon as you go through that gate in the first apartment complex, you won't be able to return. So, unfortunately, you have no choice.
This guy's got the same exact bracelet as you.
Moira had one too. Like sisters.
Yep, that's Gabe, alright.
messed up
Surprised he landed on the floor like that. Poor Gabe. He really did have a gruesome death.
Nice guy.
The one from Paris State who rescued me. I wonder
So Natalia calls Fisher a nice guy, but I think he's totally corrupt and he's in it with the overseer, in my opinion. She calls him a nice guy, and that thing that was watching us called her false. So I don't know. I'm really worried about what will happen to Natalia later on. She doesn't seem evil at all, though. Oh my, look at that wall. Crush Natalia, kill Natalia. Someone doesn't like Natalia. That's really, really strange. And creepy, now that I mentioned this tower is really creepy. But someone has a vendetta against Natalia, apparently. Why would you want to kill a little girl, though? Then again, yeah, this world is already messed up as it is, much less in a video game. So I imagine this file was left here by the overseer. And you know what? I think the overseer might be referencing Spencer. You know Spencer from Resident Evil 5? The guy who founded the original Resident Evil mansion. I think that's who's being mentioned in that file right there. But like I said, we got the last tower emblem, and now we need to collect the last insect larvae. One throw wasn't enough, unfortunately, to get it, so let's try once again. It's right there. We might have to use 2 bricks here. Come on, Natalia, you can do it. There we go. Good job. And now we're going to move to the exit, and we're going to watch the cutscene play out, and I'll be back once the results appear.
Wesker.
She's so scary. I can't stand her.
Who? The woman here with Wesker?
That is Wesker. Alex Wesker.
2 Weskers? You gotta be shitting me.
So you finally came. I knew you would.
Next time on Revelations 2.
Wait. This is Moira's.
No sign of her.
Of course this factory had to be a fucked up factory.
She's responsible for the experiment 6 months ago.
No, it's got all our names on it.
I'll crush you.
Where did we go wrong?
Where's Moira?
Boy, I tell you that was a mind-blowing ending right there. Alex Wesker, that's a huge shock for me. Alex Wesker, I think she was mentioned the first time in a Resident Evil game, in Resident Evil 5, in the DLC Lost in Nightmares. There's a file that mentions Alex Wesker, and I think that's the only mention that we ever really hear from her up until now. So she's Wesker's sister. Really interesting episode, and I don't know about you guys, but I feel that these episodes keep getting better and better as they come out, and they really keep you hooked and waiting eagerly for what's going to happen next. So I got an overall of an S rank, that's good, even though, like I said, my accuracy was affected by those invisible enemies, but that's okay. Got a lot of points. Remember, my friends, that I'll be announcing a new winner of my giveaway once episode 3 comes out, so look forward to that. And as always, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all later. Take care.